Hello and welcome to step number 3, the quality client enrolment process. So this is really now us talking about how you close the sale on the phone. And if your target is 25 sales a month and your revenue is £5,000 a month, then you need to be really good at closing the sale. So when you speak to people on the phone. However, this is really made easy because essentially our business system we've just created, the break-even back-end model, it is designed to do pretty much 75% of the heavy lifting because the client would have already been qualified through the application. They would have obviously known what they're opting in for, and they're really pretty much ready to there and then buy on the phone. What I've done, you can ping back to video number 16 of the 30 video series, and also if you were to refer to link number 8 below, it will go into great detail this particular slide. This is closing the client on the call script, and again if you follow that link below, link number 8, I go into great detail through the video series on what this actually means step by step. You might already be amazing at sales and you might already have a script yourself. This again is just something for you to refer from and use if you wish. You don't have to obviously use this, but it's been given to me. I've actually had many closing the sales type trainings before in my time, and it is definitely a lever in your business system that you can work on should your conversions at the close of sale be low. Anything 50% above in terms of closing and conversions, then that's obviously amazing. However, if you're not too confident or too great at closing people on the phone, this script will be absolutely gold for you. Okay, you might already have a merchant account set up already in your business, so then you know already how to take payments on the phone, whether it's by credit card or debit card. If you are brand new to this side of things in terms of taking payments online, I would always recommend coaches and business owners to use Stripe. You might have heard of Stripe before. It's very easy to set up an account with Stripe in order to take payments online. Now, I'm going to be leaving you videos 19, 20 and 21 of the 30 video series, and they will trail on from this slide, just to show you if you haven't set up an account for you to take payments on the phone. You want to be able to be there ready to take payment in order to make sure you convert on the phone with ease. There shouldn't be any objections on the phone, and it's obviously the nice part of the process, you taking payments. So here are the following trainings should you need a Stripe account. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Stripe. Now, you might already have a payment system in place, like a gym management software. I've used a system called MindBody, My Time. However, if you're maybe just starting off as an online coach, or you and I are working together and you haven't really got anything in place because you've always taken bank transfers in the past, then this video training is for you. So in the next few minutes, I'm just going to walk you through a step-by-step process. Now, we need to raise an invoice basically to the client, and the easiest way to take payment is over the phone, and it's going to increase your conversions, because if you think you're going to be sending an invoice and then for them to wait to send payment onto you by paying that invoice, then unfortunately your conversions will go down. It's so efficient and streamlined if you were just to take the payment on the phone. And remember, at this point, the potential prospect would have seen your advert online, they would have applied for your program, they would have submitted the questions on that type form, they would have known how much your program is, your challenge, whatever it is that you're offering, and they really are primed to pay for your services. So it's not really going to be too much of a hassle to ask for payments online. So Stripe is the platform I'm going to be speaking to you about. It's something that you can create instantly. It's very easy to set up. It connects with your bank. It's very secure. There are other options like PayPal. I'm not a big fan of PayPal, and for some reason that's quite a thing. It's actually mirrored by a lot of other people as well. PayPal doesn't tend to be too friendly when it comes to online stuff, but Stripe is a very, very good alternative. If you're struggling, or if you ever struggle to get a merchant account, this could also be a great option for you as well. So what you need to do is head over to stripe.com, and then you can easily set up an account from there. If you were struggling at any point in that phase of setup, then there are so many tutorials you can find on YouTube. Now, once you've set up a Stripe account, this is actually the dashboard that I see my side. I'm now going to walk you through how to take a payment whilst having the client on the phone. You've had a great 30-minute call, they're ready to go, you're happy to work with them, vice versa, and they're about to pay for your services. So all you need to do is you need to go to the payment section, so here on the left hand side, and create new payments here on the right hand side. And you would then need to put the price of your program. Now, let's say it's £197 or dollars or whatever it is, you then put that figure in there. You then put the customer name. I think it's really good because you want to do a tidy bit of service towards them. You want to send an invoice to make the process a lot cleaner and streamlined in terms of your service offerings. To send an invoice later would be great, but you can add the customer name here. I'll show you in a separate video how to create an invoice to send to them after you take the payment. The description of your services, so you could put like your name or the challenge name. I think you're only allowed up to 22 characters, so it's quite a small description that you need there. I always as well put statement description, so obviously what they would see on their statement. So for me here, I've got Lillian because I offer my marketing and coaching services. And then you would then take their payment. So again, on the phone, you're taking their payment, their long information with their the expiry date and the CVC number at the back there. And all you would need to do from here on is just press submit payments. Now, in my experience using Stripe, it can take roughly about 7 days to land in my accounts. And it's fantastic. And the fee, I believe at the time of recording, is still their flat rate of 2.9%, and they take 30 cents per transaction, and that's if you are under $1 million per year. So I think this Stripe account should definitely be something for you to consider for where you're at in your business. So that's Stripe. It's very easy, very straightforward, and it's an enjoyable place to take payment as well. I find the interface very easy to use. I'm sure you will do too. Any questions, then just shout, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. In this quick training, I'm just going to walk you through exactly what you need to do if you want to either A, send a receipt from the payment you've just taken on the phone, taking their credit card information or the debit card information, or I'll also show you how to create an invoice. That will be for a further onward video, but this one is all about just sending a receipt to your now new client. So you've just taken payment, that's all gone through, and you've just said goodbye to them on the phone. So what you would need to do is revisit your Stripe account, go to payments. Here, this is what I would see, and you would go down to the actual payment you've just taken and just click on the 3 dots here to the right hand side, and it's just simply send a receipt. And if I was to show you what the receipt would look like, what they would receive their side, this is an example of what they would see. So this here is obviously a test receipt that I've created. Okay, if you've got any questions, then please let me know, but yeah, see you in the next video. Hello and welcome to this training. It's going to be a quick one, and it's about how you raise an invoice in Stripe for you to pass on to your potential client, or it could be just to create an invoice to keep your records tidy your side, as if you've already taken payment, that would be the case there. So what you need to do is go to your dashboard of Stripe, so the home page, and you would scroll down and you would go to customers. And then you need to basically create a new customer first. So create a new customer, and as this is my test account, I'll put my name in, so Jen Lillian, but obviously your customer name, and then their email address and the description. So let's just say it's a challenge that I've created, and it's a service I'm offering, 30-day weight loss challenge. Add customer. So what I've done here, I've added a customer. So then what I need to do is then you need to select the customer. So go to new, and then you would need to, go to invoices, and then go to new, and then here you would need to add the customer you've already included into the Stripe account. So here I've got my name again, the item, so let's just say it's that 30-day weight loss challenge. So we're creating a new product here. And then here it's only it's like a one-time payment, but for example, if you had I don't know, possibly quantities of 3, you would just be mindful here. I mean, if it's 3 times 197, it would change the total figure here, but obviously it's just the one-off payment in this case, or whatever case you have your side. That would bring up the total. You could put like a little side note here. Thank you. I am looking forward to working with you, whoever the name might be of your customer, your client. And here, there we are. You can now set here, if you wish to, automatically charge their payment if you've already had their information set up in the Stripe account. Or it could be that you can send them the invoice and they've got so many days to pay for the invoice. So in this case, you could put 7 days or 10 days. But I actually always suggest to my clients, don't send an invoice and expect them to pay in a timely fashion or even pay at all. Your conversions are really going to rocket through if you were to take payments on the phone when you're actually having the consultation with them over the phone. They're expecting to sort of pay for your service anyway, because they would have gone through the application process and there would have been a checkbox to say they understand that if the application is approved, and also they're happy with the price of whatever price that you would have put in that application. They're going to be really primed at this point on the phone anyway to offer you their information, their credit card or debit card information. So it's not really an issue. You won't have too many objections at all, and it'll be a nice, easy transaction on the phone. But this is how you actually raise an invoice to your potential prospect or already new customer client. So you can either preview here or send an invoice straight to them. And as you can see here, they do also save the drafts for you here in Stripe. But if you've got any questions, please let me know, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Okay, welcome back. We're just now going to go through a recap and checklist. So I'm just going to ping you to another PDF. This is like a recap and a checklist I want you to refer from. So we've gone through a hell of a lot, as you already know, but this is just to really check in as to where we are. So you should already by now know your front end offer in regards to the price, the time frame, and the program name and the challenge, and have a program actually set out. So for example, John has £197 for a full week, drop a dress size or 2, 30-day challenge. That is his front end offer. He also has a daily target of achieving 1 sale a day at £197, which will bring him roughly £5,000 a month. Also, he can support that by striking up as many conversations as possible. You should also know who your ideal client is and just work with one bucket of people, a pool of people. So then it's just one client per funnel, per business system. You should already have as well a ClickFunnels account. There is a 2-week free trial available unless you already have an account. And in ClickFunnels, we should already have built our business system. So the landing page, i.e. the bridge page, also the aftercare page, which is really your thank you page with a recorded video of yourself thanking the applicant for filling out the application form. We should already have as well created an application form in Typeform and embedded that application form back into ClickFunnels. Calendly is like a booking scheduling type software. It is optional. I just thought I'd put that as a note here if you wanted to include that, or you can do it the old school way, as you would have had the information from the client delivered into your inbox via Typeform, their information, their mobile number and their email. And also you would have made sure you've installed correctly your Facebook pixel onto your business system, onto your funnel pages with the help of Pixel Helper. And also just to make sure as well that your SEO data meta tags are included, and also the ClickFunnels affiliate badge is off because it does disrupt the mobile version. Okay, number 6 is to make sure you have a Facebook Ads Manager account set up for paid marketing. The only reason why I say this, because in the free version of this program, John wanted to change from dollars to sterling, and because of that, because he's always done his Facebook advertising using US dollars, and because I've used him as an example in both this and also in the free version of this program, we asked to change it, and Facebook then suspended his account. So it just depends what currency you want to set up your ads manager account, but just want to make sure that everything is up to date and accurate for what you want in terms of your card information and the currency that you want to use when using Facebook Ads Manager. To make sure you know how to take payments online if you already have a merchant account set up for your business, or if you haven't, then Stripe is amazing, and I've obviously left information and trainings for you on how to set up your own Stripe account so you can take payments on the phone. That you have printed out, as recommended, a closing the client on the call script, just so that you've got everything there in order for you to convert those sales and look for a 50% or more conversion rate whilst closing people on the phone. And that just on a professional standpoint, that you know how to, either via Stripe or your merchant account, send a receipt or an invoice, just to make it tidier in terms of the paperwork. Okay, this is exciting stuff because we are nearly at the end. We're about to launch our business system, our campaign, and the next step we'll be talking about Facebook and Facebook advertising.